I just want all of these things to come tumbling down.
Alright, welcome back, Bachelorette fans. I gotta be honest, I kind of checked in and out in this episode tonight. I was watching hockey in the other room.
He says that, but he came in like after about 20 minutes and sat through the entire show.
Well, it was like 4-0 after like 8 minutes, so it was kind of like not that dramatic, but there was a lot of action going on.
So wasn't that the Stanley Cup, though?
It is the Stanley Cup, and it's on right behind the camera right now on our TV, so if you catch me looking off, that's what I'm doing.
It's so rude.
It's so rude. So rude.
So, what did you think of tonight's episode?
I don't know, maybe not as bad as like the other two, but I still find myself like more and more just being like, ugh, this Ashley. It's like I just want,
Yeah.
just want her to not win.
Okay, there was a couple of good things tonight, which I think maybe we just need to focus on because she does have the tendency to drive me crazy. Particularly when she says Bentley, we were like thinking of having a drinking game, like drink every time she says the name Bentley. I mean, we would have been wasted in the first 10 minutes. Like, get over it. Like, he, regardless of what she knows about him, like, he's gone. And she's got 12 guys, and she's in Phuket, Thailand.
Oh, fuck it. Fuck it.
You can't say that.
No, it's a place in Thailand.
It's Phuket.
Oh, it's Phuket?
Yes.
It's mispronounced. It's Phuket. Fuck it.
Anyway, so that was very annoying. And, like, I just wanted her to embrace what she had. You know, she's a very glass half full kind of person. Extremely insecure. I think if, like, one of those frogs in the tree went up to her and was like, "You're really attractive. I find you beautiful." Beautiful?
Beautiful.
She would be into the frog. I mean, she just has no self-esteem and, like, really just needs someone to be constantly reassuring her.
I think in her case, the glass is half insecure.
Yes.
Oh, the glass is fully insecure. I don't know. You made a point earlier that you have to understand this camera that we have, little flip cam, is like stacked up on every movie and every Xbox game that I own on our coffee table, and it really looks like it could fall over.
It's kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, yes. We should kind of be like talking like this, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, put your head. No, the other way.
This way?
Yeah. We should.
Now I feel like I'm like acting like Ames. Like, let me show you my pearly whites.
She likes him because he has perfect teeth, but those are definitely veneers.
Intelligent.
Are there any dentists out there watching this? Are Ames' teeth veneers? Can a human being actually have teeth that white and that perfectly aligned?
And that long? He could be a vampire.
He might be, but he didn't come with fangs like Madison from last season.
No.
No. Thankfully.
Yes.
So, okay, let's talk about the gorilla men on this episode. We had
gorillas in the mist.
Constantine, who seems like a very nice guy, but from the coming attractions, it looks like he's more interested in partying with the guys than spending any real time with Ashley.
High cheekbones.
There was not much making out on the one-on-one dates this time. I mean, a little bit with, no, there was, excuse me, I'm getting attacked.
You're getting necked.
There was no Constantine making out. There was no Ames making out. The person that I think did the best was JP, because every time she kisses him, she's like, "Oh, he's such a good kisser," and she even said he was a better kisser than Bentley last week.
Yay!
All right, you don't care.
No,
Do you care?
No, I care. That's 5-1.
Stop watching the game. It's not going to happen. We gotta focus.
Yes, focus on Ashler. Yeah, there should have definitely been like a Bentley drinking game.
Yes.
Because every time she mentions, she's like, Bentley.
Why? Here's the question: why can't Chris Harrison tell her, Ashley, stop talking about him? He has no interest in you. Like, just say that. Like, right. What is preventing him from telling her that? If it's really getting in the way of her process of finding someone and like potentially letting her be happy. Like, she'd be upset, obviously, but it can let her move on and not, like, have these question marks as to, whether something could have been.
Right. This is true. I mean, if the rules can be changed in that they can give her an extra rose because she's having such a time, don't you think the rules could be that he just tells her outright that this guy's not here for the right reasons? Like they've told bachelors or bachelorettes in the past?
I think you're screaming.
I'm getting angry now. I'm getting really angry.
I'd be happy to know that nobody threw up after the gummy bears last week. For those that didn't know, we consumed a lot of sugarless gummy bears while we were watching The Bachelor last week, just because they were here, and we were like eating them like popcorn. And I spent the next 2 hours after filming this thing in the bathroom, like really trying to like make things happen because I was not feeling so good.
And they were happening.
Actually, they never happened.
They didn't happen?
No, I never threw up. I hate throwing up.
Oh, I didn't throw up, but, well.
Oh, okay. And nobody wants to know.
No, yeah, this is...
But I'm just saying that
sorbitol.
Someone wrote in, I think someone named Shelley wrote in and said that sorbitol is an ingredient that's in a lot of sugarless candy, and that can cause some stomach issues. So,
no sorbitol in Poland Spring, thank God.
Actually, I need some of this.
Yeah. Quench your thirst.
My very good friend Melissa came over tonight and watched the show with us, and Melissa is such a good friend that I allowed her to be here while I blog, which is, it's a very hard thing to have someone here when I'm blogging because it's hard to focus. But Melissa was one of the original people that I watched the show with, like one of the very first seasons of The Bachelor. So it was. Did you just make a face?
No.
You just watching me?
I'm just watching you.
I'm being insecure like Ashley.
Yeah,
Do you think I'm beautiful?
I think you are beautiful, and, I'm not thinking that Emily or Chantal should be here. That's not what I'm thinking.
Oh my God!
I'm saying that's not what I'm thinking.
Well, why are you saying that?
I'm just saying it's not what I'm thinking.
Well, obviously you're thinking it if you said their names. We're going to have our first on-camera fight. You're going to get water dumped on you. Rude. Well, you know what?
Come on, baby. You know you're the girl of my dreams.
I don't wish you were Chris Lampton.
Oh! I'm going to go out and buy a lumberjack shirt right now. I'm going out and buying plaid.
Come. So, today I was at work.
Oh, Vancouver scored.
All right, this is really funny. So I was at work today, and work's boring. But sorry, my boss is watching, but she's not watching this. This guy came by my door, and this is like one of the senior managers of the entire company, and very well-respected guy. He comes by my office, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "Do you have a big night tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I thought he, I didn't know what he was talking about, but he actually was referring to The Bachelor, like he knew The Bachelorette was on, and I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Who's that jerk that manipulated the?" So we spent 20 minutes talking about Bentley and why, who Bentley was and why he left, and then his whole thought is how can any of these relationships work out once you actually watch the show? Because you're watching the fact that the guy that you're engaged to or the woman you're engaged to is making out with all the other people on the show, and then you're supposed to get married to this person, which is really why the entire concept of the show makes no sense. And is also the reason that Emily, Maynard from last season, is still not very happy with Brad. I think they're done, right?
Wait, Emily's single?
What am I dealing with? Why do I have to deal with this?
I'm
it's
kidding.
not funny. You think it's funny? It's not
I'm kidding. So what else? Oh, so what did you think of the big dramatic prelude to the next episode?
I think that was the best part of the show.
That was interesting.
Bentley, first of all, there's no drama
He's here
anymore.
In this hotel in just a robe downstairs in room 4318 or whatever it is.
Well,
she's like,
let's think about it. Bentley's gone. The guy with the mask is gone. The only remotely interesting thing is Ryan P. Are we supposed to be excited that Ryan P. is annoying?
What's the location they're going to next week?
Kun Chang soon.
I have no idea where that is. I'm gonna have to. This is Google. This is a job
nice.
for Google Earth. It does look
looks
nice.
actually
Riding
really
elephants seems like a fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think it'll be interesting, regardless of what happens. As long as it stops raining, it'll be better than this week.
Oh,
Anywhere.
Phuket.
Yeah, Phuket.
All right, we should wrap it up.
Gotta wrap it up.
25 seconds. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess this episode was been better than the last two.
I give it a B.
You give it a B with some indigestion?
B minus. I mean, there really was nothing that interesting that happened. I like JP. I like Ben F, the winemaker. That's really who I kind of liked from the beginning. So, did we learn anything new this week? Not really.
Yeah. So, anyway, well, thanks for checking us out again, and enjoy and keep watching, even though I won't. Have a good week.
He'll be watching.
I'll watch.
He'll watch. The Stanley Cup's over. He really has nothing else to do.
Good night.
Good night.